Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box. This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the North? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-DIRECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
You know, it doesn't matter what you do to get your kid to pay attention and listen to you, as long as that you are actually successful in doing it, so that when they become older, teenagers and young adults, they're not going to cause you embarrassment and society trouble. Plain and simple. So if it takes, even at the age of 16, if it takes, smacking them on the butt or upside the head to get their attention, without leaving any physical marks, that is fine in my book. Because, smacking them upside the head is going to save even the taxpayer a lot of money in the long run, in the form of prosecution and incarceration. If we don't have to do that, and instead that kid grows up to be a contributing, tax-paying member of society, we all win. The kid wins, the parents win, and society wins. Plain and simple. No questions asked. Unless, of course, you're one of those people that wants people dependent on the government. Then, of course, you probably want the kid to become a thug. And so that way you can, prosecute him and incarcerate him. And then run around telling people about how bad the government and the prosecutorial system is, and that we incarcerate way too many people. If you're guessing I was talking about Hillary Clinton. Well, good evening. Hello, my fellow Americans and liberty lovers all across the planet. I am, of course, your lovable host, El Rod, and I am, of course, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire. And, of course, the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is a Thursday, April the 30th in the year of our Lord 2015, which means it is the last day of April. Tomorrow begins the first day of May and May days. Hopefully there'll be good spring May days. And we'll be here. Tomorrow's also a free-for-all Friday. And we can get that started early if you wish to call in live and talk to me about anything that's on your mind, especially anything that I've been discussing so far this evening, or anything I discussed earlier in the week on the program. Toll free 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. Again, that is a toll-free number. Don't forget, of course, to always, on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, check out rodeccles.net. Lots of great information over there. It changes daily. Plus, you'll get all kinds of information about where you can find my program. where it's being played, what networks, as well as where you can find all my wonderful articles that are being published around the web world. Yes, I am a multi-faceted information person. Informer. That's what I am. I'm an informer. In a good way, not like the police informer, but I'm an informer. Yes, I'm an informer. Really good informer. Really good informer. I inform. I'm informing you of all kinds of things that affect your daily life, especially if it has to do with our government coming into your living room, into your automobile, into your bedroom, what have you. And other entities that think that they can determine and tell you how to think, how to eat, how to sleep, and who to hang out with. And here's one. WND is reporting GoFundMe. Remember, you know who GoFundMe is, GoFundMe.com, is being slammed by all sides for targeting Christians. And this is a direct response to GoFundMe removing a Sweet Cakes GoFundMe posting due to some gays walking into their store and forcing Sweet Cakes to refuse to make cakes for a gay wedding, whom the gays then proceeded to take to court, and a court found them guilty of doing some sort of anti-gay rights type of thing, and fined and levied a fine of $135,000. And of course, they were on their way. GoFundMe, somebody set up a GoFundMe crowdsourcing campaign. They were on their way to, because $135,000 was going to bankrupt them, but they'd gotten to $105,000, and lo and behold, in donations, freely donated cash, didn't force anybody to donate the funds. They freely got people to donate $105,000 towards that $135,000 fine. And so the gays, again, got upset that they were able to do this, because what they wanted to do was make this couple, make Aaron and Melissa Klein, the owners of Sweet Cakes, miserable and throw them out of business and all that kind of stuff, and say, let that be a lesson to all you people out there who don't like us gays. We're going to come after you, and we're going to force you out of business. And people have been rallying behind these people. And so now, they got mad. They thought they had one really on the ropes. And the GoFundMe campaign had already produced $105,000 of the $130,000, almost equal to, just $30,000 short of the fine amount. And that angered some gays, so they complained. And then GoFundMe decided, no, we can't do that. We're not going to allow them to do that in our site. You're right. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Other people can be hateful and all that kind of stuff, but these Christians shouldn't be allowed to do that sort of thing. And we're going to stop them. We're going to tell them that they can't be on our site like that. But, obviously we're going to let them keep that $105,000 that they already raised. But they're not going to be able to raise any more from us. As if that's going to stop people from donating to Melissa Sweet Cakes. But anyway, if a Christian, the question is pretty simple. If a Christian baker isn't allowed to deny service to a same-sex wedding, why should GoFundMe be allowed to reject a customer trying to raise money for the beleaguered baker? Good question. Yeah, and I'm sure that's one that those wonderful liberals didn't think of. They'll try to come up with an answer. Because they're spreading hate, Ron. They're spreading hate. And no, not necessarily, but you are. Because they may wish you well. And I'm sure they probably did. They probably wish, the happy couple to be. They probably wish that, they probably, I'm sorry. Our faith would not allow us to be supportive of or be a part of your ceremony. But we wish you well. You know, go